In Key Stage 5, the students are aged 16 to 18, and they're split into Year 12 and Year 13.
What I think is really great about St. George's is the trust between teachers and students.
The fact that we have all the facilities needed. We have the library available to sixth form and other students during breaks. We have any books, textbooks that we need, computers, laptops, and the fact that the teachers are always willing to help us with everything is also something I think St. George's is amazing at.
What I think is great about St. George's is the actual learning environment. So how we learn is very interactive. We participate equally with the teachers in discussions. We talk with each other on any problems or things we don't understand. So everyone's really willing to help each other in the classroom and also outside if you're having any issues.
A-level stands for Advanced Level.
Yeah.
It's an international qualification accepted everywhere in the world.
To have a variety of subjects from
chemistry, biology, psychology, French, business, economics, media studies, music, art,
geography, maths.
So to get into A-level you need a minimum of grade 5 at your GCSEs, and then you need at least a 6 to choose that subject as your A-level.
For maths you would need a 7 to choose it at A-level.
Yeah, and if you come from a non-UK curriculum, so you haven't taken GCSEs before, and you want to come to the school, then you need to do subject testings in the subjects you want to take at AS level, and you also need to do the GCSE for English and maths.
And then to do an A2, so to go from an AS level to an A2, you will need to get a C at AS to carry on with it for A2.
Because that's sort of the minimum requirement for universities.
But ideally they want A's and A stars.
B's or
Yeah.
A's. St. George's offers a lot outside of A-levels. There's things like further math, EPQ, which stands for the Extended Project Qualification, which is sort of a mini dissertation, a 5,000 word essay on a topic that you might be really interested in.
And we also have really great study rooms here, so when you have a study period, which is normally people have around 4 study periods a week, we get to go to these study periods and it's a quiet, nice environment to study in.
I got a lot of university support from my tutor, Ms. Radcliffe. She really helped me with all my essays, and the head of sixth form, they all looked at my essays for me and we worked on it together, and the whole process, I never felt like I was going alone through the process. I always had the teacher next to me who helped me complete the whole process and the application and send it in.
What was also really helpful is that every Friday for people who did early entry, we had a head of sixth form and deputy head of sixth form helping us through the process, through the application, again reading our essays, personal statements, which was very helpful. We also, for example, people who want to apply to the UK go through a different process than those to the Netherlands, so the teachers were equally as helpful for any country you want to apply to, which is, again, very nice to feel supported regardless of where you want to go.
Mm-hmm. We also had support in choosing our courses, so even before you go into the last year, you have talks from different universities and they come in and show you what courses they have. And also we got a login for BridgeU, which you can shortlist a lot of courses that you like and put in your interests, and that really helps you find the one that's really good for you as well. So that was really helpful too.
Yes, and I also think the teachers are very open. The school is very open on what you want to do. They don't push you in any direction. So if you want to do drama, art and music, or medicine and law, you can absolutely choose, and whatever you do, the school helps you to do it.
In our PDV lessons, we're taught a lot about growth mindset and just your internal strength and getting through exams and managing stress. Sometimes there's external speakers that come in to motivate us, and they're really useful.
Yeah, and we also have assemblies during PDV lessons that are specifically focused on growth mindset.
There's also a lot of pastoral care if you're having problems, if you're having a lot of stress issues or just any worries, or just you want advice on something. There's a team of, I think, 5 members of staff.
The entertainments committee is responsible for organising prom and graduation. So it's a group of students that come together and think of fundraising activities. So like cake sales, a Christmas fair.
We have the head of entertainments and the team who support him with any decisions he makes. And throughout the year, we have a certain target of how much money we want to raise. And it's a great opportunity to integrate year 12s and year 13.
In sixth form, at the beginning of each year, we do a bonding trip, which is really helpful to really get to know the other people in your year. For example, when I changed to this school, I didn't know anybody. So at the beginning of the year in September, we did a bonding trip to Porto, which was a great opportunity to really meet the people in my class, but also in the year above, and get to know everybody. And by the end of the trip, I made my first friends. So it's really good opportunity to bond and get to know each other.
And it's also really nice that we spend a lot of time outside. So we have team building activities where we did rock climbing, orienteering. So it was not only interactive, it was also active outside.
Also, it's a good chance to get to know your teachers as well, because they will be seeing you through both years. So you can get to know your form tutors as well.
If you're interested about extracurriculars in the school, we offer different clubs, and also within the school throughout the day we have the SLT team, which is head boy, head girl, deputy head boy, deputy head girl, and entertainments, equalities, and other committees. We have different roles in SLT, so for example, press officer, equalities head, and what we do is we try to make sure that everyone, whoever has a passion, is able to open up and show what their passion is to other students through the SLT team, and we meet weekly to ensure that any new ideas that people have or suggestions are becoming reality.
There's also a lot of after-school extracurriculars, so for example Mary Jeunesse, where you have to do a skill, a service and a sport, and then also go on different hikes, and St. George's helps you all the way from the Bronze Award to the Gold Award, and in the Gold Award you get to go to Switzerland, so it's really fun.
And then something similar to that is World Challenge, where this year we're going to Nepal, and it's a 3-week trip.
All of the World Challenge is planned out by the students themselves. They have to plan out every single detail, from the flights to the accommodation.
GIN is all about a global issue. You will choose a global issue that the group is passionate about. They'll research it. It will be something, it can be related to a specific subject, but usually it goes way beyond that.
It's presented in front of people from loads of different schools.
We also have a debate team, and that team regularly travels to competitions all about Europe, and which is really fun. One word I would use to describe St. George's would be open. Especially in our year, I feel like everybody's very open to who you are, and they accept you for who you are, even the teachers, and everybody just is very close to each other, and they're there for you, and it's kind of like a small community. That's what I like about it.
I would describe St. George's as a caring community. I think the fact that there's teacher support, student support around you every single day is very important and something unique that St. George's has.
I'll go with the similar words, supportive. So everyone just supports each other with whatever they want to do in their life after St. George's, and it's just a really friendly environment.
Always people that I can talk to if I have any issues, or if I'm stressed about my exams, or even if I haven't understood something in class, and I can always go back to my teachers and ask them one-on-one.
To me, St. George's is, one word, is stability. It really, I think, no matter what's going on in your life, it really provides a stable environment for learning.